and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays that once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just saw it go up and back to the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick-6. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion left is Watkins. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the... of this first quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 14. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I'm really excited about yours, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Mobility, a blessing and sometimes a curse, isn't it? Because those mobile quarterbacks, they tend to think that they can make a play all the time. When they get out of the pocket, instead of sometimes eating it or just throwing it away, they try and force things a little bit and end up taking extra hits.
Yeah, paid a little bit of a price on that one. The slot man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Past midfield. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Cowboys. That kick return falls 1 yard short of the all-time mark as it goes down as a 108-yard return. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Again, that's Watkins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jackson now.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Jackson on first down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession of